In the ERP lab, you will study event-related potentials, or brain activity, in response to stimuli using an electrode cap. You will also attend lab meetings to discuss current research and procedures. You're probably wondering about the daily affairs of the lab. We asked some lab assistants questions about their experiences.
The best thing about this lab is it is really collaborative research. You are doing a lot with other people. Problems arise all the time in our sessions. So you do have to work together to figure out what is the best plan of action, how do you solve this problem, etc. And it also really helps with your social skills. You have to talk to participants for a big chunk of time.
I'll come in 15 minutes early, begin setting up, so that involves turning on the computer program where we analyze, where we collect the ERP information, as well as a computer where we're presenting the participant with stimulus, and also be double checking the cap to make sure that all the electrodes are functioning properly, everything is cleaned properly, and then working with the participant, going over informed consent, and making sure they're comfortable with everything, so describing the procedure and explaining what we're going to be doing. Then we typically put on the cap and then run whatever procedure that we're doing for that semester. Afterwards, we'll work in making sure the ERP data is usable. So we'll do a thing called blocking, in which we time lock the ERPs with the presentation of the stimulus, and then go over and make sure that the results are usable using a computer program.
In our lab meetings once a week, they're usually on Fridays at 4 p.m. And we meet with Dr. Leynes to talk about things that happened that week, things we need to improve on in the procedure for the experiment. We also discuss articles that are related to our areas of research. We do often talk a lot about ways to improve resumes, curriculum vitas. We talk about graduate school, what to expect. There's a really great network of alumni and past ERP lab members, along with Dr. Leynes, that help us succeed and do well in this lab and in life. You do become very close and have a good relationship with Dr. Leynes. He is down here a lot, and he does help us in life as well as in school and all that.
Well, once upon a time, I was a young student who didn't know what to do with my life, and I got involved in research and ended up loving it. So it's an opportunity for me to give back to students in the same way that somebody once gave to me. So sort of paying it forward. So that's what I like about working with students.